Hello my friends, it's Mark. 412 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. Haven't lost any weight since the last video because it was only about 10 minutes ago. So lighten up a little bit, would you? I thought I'd show you a little bit of my progress here. I'm feeling pretty good. Got the six-pack showing here. Got the little sidely things going. Feeling pretty good. So you get to look at this treat for a while. I want to talk about the preoperative diet and how important it is and my experience with the preoperative diet. They vary from doctor to doctor. I'll tell you about the one that I went through with my doctor, but looking online, they're all similar, but there's little variances here and there. So with my doctor, what the prescribed course of action was: protein for breakfast, protein shake for breakfast, protein shake for lunch, and a salad and a piece of protein for dinner, and then possibly another protein shake after that, help keep my sugars level and so forth. And it worked out pretty well. The first 3 days are crazy. You're not gonna die. I felt like I was drowning the whole time the first 3 days. A lot of that was stupid habits, horrible habits. Anytime I get stressed or bored, boom, what do? We shove something in our mouth, you know. I've long time said that the best diet plan in the world was breaking the driver's side window of a car. Not breaking it out, but breaking it so it won't roll down. Those type of things, while they might bring you a little bit of comfort right now, they bring you a long time unhappiness and realistically long time horrible health. So those habits were kind of hard to break the first 3 days. Like I said, I felt I was drowning, almost like I was looking for my next fix in an addiction of some sort. But that passed. The fourth day, for me, my eyes were open. I realized I'm not miserable. I'm a little bit hungry, but I can deal with this. It's not that bad. And as I scheduled out my meals and as I followed that schedule, it really wasn't a bad deal. And pretty soon, it was just automatic. You know, I knew when to do it. I felt my body started getting a little bit hungry, I went to my shake. Had a little fridge at work. I had little pre-prepared shakes in there. There's lots of different kinds. Some I like to taste better, some taste worse. The one I enjoyed the most was the Muscle Milk Light. It tastes pretty good. It's got high protein and it tastes pretty good. It's just a little serving. And it worked well for me. I got to have a little bit of deliciousness in my life. I bought some other proteins that I would, in the evening, sometimes I'd mix with a little bit of fruit in a blender and have kind of a little treat almost in the evening. Almost like a protein ice cream. You just put the protein in, the liquid protein, a couple frozen strawberries, and it would freeze up, and it was really kind of a cool deal. In the evening, I never looked forward to salads as much as my whole stinking life. I mean, who the crud looks forward to salads? What am I, a dairy cow? But they were pretty good. Light dressing. Went to a training, went out with some friends afterwards, and everybody was getting, these are all guys, svelte, you know, fit guys, all getting pancakes, bacon, and eggs. Man, it looked good, but I got my salad with my little piece of salmon, a little vinegar and oil dressing, and I was set. It was awesome. I was proud of myself. I was happy when I left, wasn't disgusted, and I was full. Felt great. The salad had nothing special in it. It didn't have any cheeses or anything else like that in it. You know, I think it had some tomatoes and that was about it. But it was a good deal. So there are opportunities. If you have to go out, if you have to be on the road, there's healthy choices. You know, even gas stations sell salads these days. Just make sure you're getting that low-fat, low-calorie dressing, or carry a little bit of olive oil and balsamic vinaigrette or something if you have to. Prepare a little bit, and it's going to go a lot further. Now, when I did get a little bit hungry here and there, and I was in between meals, I had some gummy fibers. Have a gummy fiber, it's like a little treat, and it helped to fill that void. I actually used gummy vitamins in the morning. I know it's pretty sad that a grown man has to have his wife smush up gummy vitamins in a spoon so he can take them, but hey, to each his own, right? With the biggest thing with this diet, not just dumping all the weight I've dumped and the time I've dumped it, my blood sugar, the way I felt, it's just gone like this. My blood sugar's level. Before, up and down, up and down. I had my pancreas working overtime, kicking out insulin, and then it would drop into a valley, and then up and then down. Level. It's been awesome. There's been a lot of positive side effects from it. If you've had hypoglycemia or diabetes, something like that, this is going to help you out. It's going to help you keep level. So, a couple words of advice then. Don't panic. It's going to be worth it. You're going to get through the first 3 days. It might take you 4 days. you're not gonna die, you're not gonna drown. The second thing is, stick to your diet. But if there's times where you get a little bit of hungry, there's little ways I've found to cessate it. I'm starting my all clear liquid diet today because I go to surgery a day and a half from now, day after tomorrow. On my all clear liquid diet, it's consomme, Crystal Light, Jello, things like that. So I would have a little 10 calorie, no fat Jello once in a while. We bought a big bag of sugar-free popsicles. I've had about 3 of them out of the whole bag over this whole 2.5 week process. Consomme or broth, a nice cup of hot broth, sipping that, man, it gives you something savory, because all the sweet you're eating, all those protein drinks are delicious, but they're sweet. Sometimes you need a little savory, so I take broth to work, put it in my fridge, go nuke a cup of it, and sit at my desk while everybody else is drinking a little bit of coffee. I was drinking a little bit of broth. It worked out really good for me. Crystal Light, that type of stuff. Drinking, always having your water bottle, keeping the water in, it keeps your fluid in you, keeps you hydrated, but also it can help fill that void. The last little trick I found, that sometimes in the evening I would get real hungry after dinner. Maybe I didn't have an opportunity for a protein shake or something, or sometimes in the afternoon when I was really busy and expending a lot of calories, I would get really hungry, but it would be too early to eat. I would get a little spoon of all natural peanut butter. As soon as I ate that, hunger was gone, and it satiated it for quite a while. So that's just a little trick. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, I'm just trying to play one on TV. But there's little things you can do. There's ways that you can keep your body healthy during this process, no problem, but also that you can be happy and not be miserable during it. Because as the scriptures say, this too will pass. And so just like with this passing, your pre-op diet's gonna pass, and then you got a whole new adventure when the post-op diet comes on. But at that point, depending on what procedure you're getting, you're gonna have a different response. So keep your chin up, preoperative diet, stick to it. You're gonna have great results. It's gonna be fun to take off your clothes without unhooking them. So anyway, until then, have a great day.